The state's top prosecutor is opening a new investigation on the state's controversial private school voucher program that allows any parent to spend public dollars on private religious and homeschooling. Now critics say that this new investigation is political. 12 News journalist Joe Dana tells us what Attorney General Chris Mays is looking into and why she alleges the program is not following the law.
Remember the $1 million of Lego purchases we told you about? They're allowed purchases, but critics questioned the sheer volume and purpose of some high-end Lego sets. The Legos we learned about covered a span of 10 months. But here's the thing. The real cost of all Legos purchased during that time span is still not even known. There are other ways parents can buy what are known as supplemental learning tools, which includes Legos, and the state lacks the ability to document and classify all purchases. It's one reason the Attorney General says the state may be breaking the law.
It's definitely challenging.
The parent of a child both highly gifted and diagnosed with a learning disability, Kathy Boltz found an online private school to meet her son's unique needs. An ESA parent now for several years, Kathy has seen the program expand to all families. Surprisingly, she's now an activist for Save Our Schools, which is calling for more accountability of the ESA program.
People constantly state in social media posts that they're going to buy a workbook or single curriculum and then spend the rest of the funds on extracurricular activities or a kayak, martial arts, horseback riding lessons. We don't even know if they're filling out the workbook.
Boltz is glad to see the recent announcement by Attorney General Chris Mays notifying the Department of Ed the program may be allowing expenses beyond the law, that ADE lacks a method to prove some purchases are recommended by a curriculum, and that some purchases are appropriate for grade level and actually being studied by the student. In response, Attorney General Tom Horne told ESA parents in a letter, moving forward, the ESA program will not reimburse for any supplemental materials not required or recommended by a curriculum. But getting documentation to support a curriculum is easy.
Recently, it looks like they're using a lot of AI to quickly crank out a curriculum. Whale watching trips, SeaWorld, Noah's Ark Creation Museum, this Oscar Mayer kitchen countertop machine that cooks your hot dogs and toasts the buns. And there's a curriculum to purchase this.
Who's creating the curriculum?
There's this online group called Educating with Amazon Products.
Mays is also requesting the department turn over reams of data dating back to 2020 on ESA expenses. Superintendent Horne also says he'll recommend updates to the ESA Parent Handbook requiring new documentation of purchases. But hardliners have prevented past attempts to change the handbook. And House Speaker Ben Toma this week called the Attorney General's entire investigation political, saying it micromanages the department. Joe Dana, 12 News.